Mood Diary, day 78. What do we have here today? Let's see. In the morning, slight pain in my neck, then looking at my phone, trying to get myself out of bed, then finding funny videos and laughing, then having breakfast, then talking to my sister, some deep, intense conversations, then having breakfast. Oh wait, breakfast before or after, then joining a webinar, then having technology problems, then having more technology problems, then having a very nice chat and relief, and also lesson learned on projection. And now very nice catch up with my partner. So I today feel like this, well, I can say this Mercury retrograde is doing things and doing very busy things and bringing things from the past to resolve for resolution. On the other hand, I can say what's happening right now, things are happening, or maybe I am making things happen to learn how to have a, not a busy life, but how to bounce back quickly from some intense emotions, so how to go through emotional experiences and be okay. Also projection is definitely a theme. So about how to bounce on things or from things quickly and smoothly. So I'm feeling today that lots of things are on. So I feel like there are lots of things that I could potentially give my attention to. At the same time, I feel this stress coming up, which tells me I should choose which things I'm gonna give my attention to and which I won't have any attention left to give. What usually happens in my life, I try to do everything. Well, okay, I don't know if it's better to talk about this like in a past tense or a future tense or a present tense, but a pattern that I have is like trying to do everything and trying to be everything. Yesterday I gained some awareness that I might be blind spot of my blind spot, and I also might be even in my own blind spot, even about my blind spot, and I might not even want to know the truth, because sometimes when you find out the truth about yourself, there's something that you don't like, and when you don't like something about yourself, you rather not know that about yourself. So today I had to kind of like admit to some things, like for example, the image or the reality that my sister is experiencing about me is completely different reality than I experience myself in my relationship with my sister. So imagine if you are the person, somebody thinks that you are the person who never keeps their promise, and they treat you like you never keep your promise. At the same time, for you, it could be that you see yourself as somebody who always keeps your promise, or somebody who used to been vague and washy with commitments, but now really kind of like getting into changing this type of pattern. And because this is my new reality, this is your new reality, and that's how you think about yourself, when another person treats you like you don't do that, it kind of, this is huge frustration and discord that is happening. So I think that's the type of dynamic that was happening with my sister, and I also had to kind of like admit to myself that from her point of view, yes, I was the person that she said I was. Probably in the past, probably in the past I would have really denied the fact that I'm really not the person, because look at me, I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I'm doing this and now I'm doing that and I did this 5 times and I kept my promise, and and I am completing my commitments now. But now I actually understand that if the other person thinks about you in that way, is then no matter what you're gonna do, that's gonna be their experience of you. Also, another dangerous thing is one's close-mindedness. So let's say if I make up my mind about something, for example, I have a difficult relationship with my sister, and then anything happens and I'm like, that thing confirms that I have a difficult relationship with my sister. If I'm not gonna open up my mind and I'm not gonna see like, actually in the past it was really difficult because I was suppressing lots of things. Now when I'm talking, I have conflicts arising, but at least my connection is honest. At least I'm not pretending that everything is okay, like, yeah, it's fine, it's okay, yeah, I'm okay, no, it's all cool, when inside I'm kind of like a burning and trying to suppress my emotions. So both things are truth, and both things are real. The only problem that we have in the relationship is when both people want to stay in their realities and they don't want to see each other's realities. So anyways, so yeah, well, I'm actually feeling right now better, but like in the morning I was feeling some sadness about being accepted as long as I pretend, and then the minute the minute is not exactly accurate, it's like more once I start to really be myself and express myself and to express my feelings, then I am rejected because I'm no longer the profile that I fit into, and let's say my family and other people got used to. I think when we go through some change, what happens, like lots of people, they kind of become confused. But you are like this, you're not like that. Why are you acting like this? It's so strange. There's something wrong. I lost you, or you changed, or our friendship is no longer working because you are no longer that person that I have met. But in reality, you know what happens. Some people change, some people don't. Some people change in some way and some people change in another way. And especially if people don't witness your change because they're changing in a different way, they don't have interest in that, you kind of like, there is this gap in between how well you know each other. Like at the beginning you know these things, let's say you know these 5 things about the person, but because you are developing in a different direction, you don't know that this new thing appeared, and 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 there are 10 things about the same person. Yes, you have those things, or maybe actually that person decided, I'm not gonna have these things anymore, I'm just gonna kind of like, I don't know, this is no longer important to me, these things are important to me now. And then you can say, actually these things are no longer important to me, these things are important to me right now. And you know what, these things actually not important to me anymore, these things are important to me right now. So what you have is another person thinking, but where is this Ruta? I want to have a relation with this Ruta. But meanwhile you're like, but this Ruta is the one that is on right now, and that's what it is. But I want this one. But I'm like, but I'm not that. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense. I feel right now 8 out of 10, 7, 8 out of 10. I'm about to have my lunch. I feel like lots of things already happened, and I feel like lots of things are going to happen still. So, and for you, I wish too to have an eventful and entertaining day today. See you tomorrow.